You win the worst invention ever to be brought into Dragon's Den to date.
Really?
The prize is yours. And Derek, I'm out.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to Grim. Guys, I promise you this is a very special video because I realized it has been entirely too long since I've reacted to a cringy video. At least, you know, something that is like Hall of Fame cringe. And I would add this Dragon's Den video to that Hall of Fame because this guy's about to be presenting to the sharks on this show the dumbest idea I have ever heard and asking for 50,000 pounds, which is a lot of freaking currency right there. So make sure you keep watching to the very end. But without further ado, let's meet this guy and hear just how stupid this product is before he gets absolutely torn to shreds by these sharks. Trust me, it's not pretty.
We fit a flow signal. It's red in colour. It's mimicking the traffic that is coming towards you. It's visible for 180 degrees.
So this guy claims that for some reason, these road signs that we have been using for I don't know how long, since cars have been invented, we've been using these freaking signs to show people what way you cannot go on a road. He says, you know what, that doesn't work good enough. We need to fit these with these cheap plastic housed LEDs that are supposed to be signifying traffic that's heading your way. I don't know about you guys, but when I see these weird flashing red lights going down, it looks like something out of the 90s, by the way. That is just terrible production. I know he's in like a prototype phase, but come on, dude, at least make the LEDs look better. But he says that is supposed to signify traffic coming your way. I don't quite associate with my brain these weird red lights going downwards as, oh, that's cars heading my way. I maybe can't go down this road. You know, instead I would have just looked at the freaking sign. I don't get why he's trying to replace signs.
This is a one-way street sign, but what do you see if you go the wrong way? You see nothing.
Yes, exactly, and those lack of signs and maybe the traffic, the actual traffic coming your way would be what signifies to you that you're going the wrong way. None of this makes any sense as he's explaining it. He basically made this crappy LED board and made a plastic cover for it and attached it to a sign pole and is like, yep, all right, I need 50,000. Come on, who's gonna be offering? This is a genius idea.
You're coming to the traffic lights. Turn right. You have to turn right. The one thing you need to know is there oncoming traffic? Do I have to give way? But what tells you there's oncoming traffic?
Your eyes. Every question you have asked so far is solved by having eyes and looking at the road signs, which if you have your driver's license, you are able to do somehow already. So you don't need these LEDs. And as he's trying to explain this, it is just falling apart little by little. And soon you're gonna see these sharks just start laughing during his pitch. It is just terrible all around. And if you're not uncomfortable already, it gets much worse. Yo, really quick, you guys, there is a large chunk of you that watch my videos that are not subscribed. I really don't know what's up with that, but if you're enjoying the videos and you have a second, drop down below the video and hit subscribe. You might even want to hit that bell as well if you want to stay up to date on my uploads, but I really appreciate it. Anyways, back into the video.
A flow signal. Oops. So we fit a flow signal. It's amber in colour. It's telling you there is traffic coming into the junction from this direction.
So now amber color is supposed to signify that there's traffic coming into this junction. We're apparently gonna have to relearn what all of these different colored LEDs mean when this gets adopted by the entire world because it's just such a genius idea. Instead of signs that you already have memorized and can easily see because they're designed to be as visible as possible in all conditions, that's what a road sign is supposed to do. Instead of that, you're gonna have to just completely retrain your brain and just be like, okay, moving LEDs. This one's yellow, so that means there's traffic coming by. Oh, thank God. I would not have survived otherwise. There's no way I could have just looked at the opposite lane of traffic or anything. And his demo doesn't even work when he's trying it, which is just another layer to the cringe, man. You gotta have a working product when you bring it in here.
In front of that learner driver who's just found the gear. You will not turn right in front of young Susie, who's been busy doing her makeup because someone will toot behind her and she'll fly forward straight into you.
I'm not even gonna lie and act like I know what he's saying here, but I mean, he's bringing up all these different scenarios, acting like driving on the road is just basically a death trap. Everyone around you doesn't know how traffic works, and neither do you. That's why you need these LEDs. Don't act like you know how to drive and you know had to take classes to get your license or anything. None of that matters anymore. Look at the lights.
Does it cost you a lot of money to do?
About £24,000 so far, yeah.
£24,000? Are you serious about this?
Yes, go on.
Oh, so it sounds like he's put $24,000 of his own money into this project, which is not evident by his display. I mean, like I said, these look like they could be easily made if you know anything about how to make like LED boards for pretty cheap, not $24,000. And that's probably a large chunk of money to him. I'm guessing he's not already rich. That could be his life savings into this product. And meanwhile, this shark is like, oh, so you're actually serious. You're not like the world's first troll to actually get through on this show. Like, this is a real thing that you're investing your entire savings into. Got it.
But wouldn't... Can I please, it's not often I say
Yeah, go
this.
on.
Could one of the other dragons please interrupt me?
Oh,
Dude, that is bad. I've never seen them say that. But he's literally like, you know what? Like, I'm the first to have to talk. Can someone interrupt me so I don't even have to have the stage right now? Clearly, this guy is just unhinged from reality. I can't even talk to him about how stupid this product is. It's hurting my head. Someone else talk.
have you had this approved?
No. But something needs to be done
So
because...
at the moment, you have absolutely no idea, because you know there's very strict regulation.
Oh, yes, I know that.
And yeah, that's another element. He has not even gotten it approved, which is absolutely insane. Like, you'd think you would at least make sure that the city is okay with this idea before dumping 24,000 of your own currency into this. That is just mind-blowing stupidity. And this guy is really just not answering these questions well at all. But it gets worse. Just wait.
The lady who runs the signs and signals doesn't like the idea.
She doesn't like the idea. Okay, all right. Will another dragon please interrupt me?
There is absolutely no freaking way this guy is this stupid. Okay, so let me just recap. He not only invests all this money into this crappy product that doesn't make sense at all. Signs are already doing the job of your stupid lights, bro. You don't need to replace physical signs that are way cheaper to replace and put up, and just universally understood by now by anyone on the road. Besides that, the person in charge who would be giving the final yes or no of if they could even put these things up said to him, clearly, this is not a good idea and I'm not interested in this at all. So I don't know what he thought these sharks could do with this 50K. Maybe they could, you know, slide a little under the table and she would accept it, but that's not how this works. It's a stupid idea and you should have shut it down there.
How am I going to make a profit from it?
Well, because we'll be selling these signs worldwide.
And no one else will be able to do these.
Yeah, I've got a patent on it.
He's got a patent, bro. Come on. These are gonna be friggin' adopted by the whole world. Like, soon, you're not gonna even see a street sign, okay? It's gonna be all different colored LEDs, flashing to signify things that you could have seen with your eyes. God, these sharks are just so stupid sometimes. You know, I wish I had 50K lying around. I would just give it to this guy. That's an easy get-rich scheme.
What have you got a patent for what?
For using a display, you see, it's mimicking the traffic that's coming towards you. It's red.
He keeps going back to this. It's a good idea. I patented it. The red coming down vertically means cars. You understand? Red equals cars. I don't get what's so confusing about this. Give me 50,000, please. Like, dude, you would have to explain to everyone that that is supposed to signify cars. Because if I see that, I'm just like, oh, there's probably some kid raving on the corner or something. Like, I'm not even paying attention to these random LEDs. That doesn't tell me that cars are coming.
Answer this question truthfully. You can't really think you can get a patent for flashing lights to stick on poles and make a fortune.
Yes, I do.
Hey, at least he's being honest. He's like, yeah, and you're just mad you didn't think of the idea, so that's why you're not investing. Like, no, I think everyone just agrees you're a moron for thinking of this and investing that much of your own money into it. Look, even if you're a super billionaire already and you're just on here to, you know, pitch your idea, and this was 0.001% of your actual net worth that you've dropped into this project, that's still too much. You should have spent 0 cents.
In all seriousness, this needs to be your wake-up moment.
This will save lives.
This will not save lives at all.
It
And
will
in fact, it could even be a major distraction if we're going to get serious.
Wow, so they're not only not interested, clearly, this first shark is like, no, this needs to be a wake-up call for you. Stop spending more money on this. It's almost doing more harm than good at this point, you even bringing this idea to us. It's stupid, and it just doesn't work. Signs are already designed, like I said, to be as visible as possible. Adding these LEDs is not going to do anything.
I am pleading with you not to do it. Won't affect my life at all. but it is going to affect your life.
Well, can I finish telling you about the
No.
traffic light incident?
No.
That is his second dragon. Sorry, I just realized this entire freaking time. I've been Americanizing this. They're dragons, not sharks, guys. I'm sorry, okay? So this is the second dragon to say, look, I'm not even gonna invest, but do not spend another cent into this. If this is not a final wake-up call for this guy, I don't know what will be, but I'm really hoping he takes their words to heart because he's already way too in over his head with how stupid this is. And as a final Hail Mary, he shows off a third functionality if they already weren't won over by his genius. It is an uprising blue light that is supposed to signal where more parking is. Because, you know, it's always difficult to see where the giant parking structure is when you're in a city. I know that's just a common thing. I've always been like, I mean, I could have found this, but if there was a bright blue set of LEDs going vertically to signify that this parking garage was here, it would have been a lot easier. So I don't know why this won't win them over, but after this, they still all say they're not interested. And he goes home, as you saw in the intro, in the Hall of Fame for the worst invention on Dragon's Den or Shark Tank or whatever type of show this is. This is simply the worst pitch that I have ever seen from anyone. That about does it for today's video. Let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. Would you invest in this if you had 50K lying around? I know I definitely would. As always, I'll see you guys in the next video, and until then, peace out.